Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm out on Lake Chesden. I'm just going to be hopping around trying to catch some fish, but especially trying to catch some fish on the Berkeley Nessie. A few weeks ago I posted a video when I got my hands on one of the 9-inch Nessies from my buddy Ryan. I broke it off in like the first 5 minutes of fishing and truly was like bummed about it. Oh, got him! Oh my god, it broke me off. Are you kidding? I was able to get my hands on a couple more, and today we're going to try to accomplish catching a fish on that Nessie. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. One's 5 even. Stoked. Healthy fish. Angry one. See ya. Literally first 5 minutes of fishing. Hit one of my brush piles. Fish came shooting up out of it to eat this Nessie. Gonna roll back and see if I can get another one. I didn't even see that fish. Like, the top of that brush pile was covered with crappie. The one that I just caught that came up and smoked the Nessie was like deep down in that tree. So this is what I was looking at earlier. It's a brush pile here, but you can see all the crappie sitting on top. There's some big ones lurking down deep. Oh god, I just got smoked. God, he's still on it, or another one is. Oh god, again, they keep popping up off the bottom like out of that school of crappie. Yep. Dang. Got him. Feels big. Are you a catfish? Oh, good bass. On the crankbait! Oh god. This dude ain't even that big, he's just fighting like crazy. Man, he ate that pretty good. Let's go. Oh, you're the nice fish. I'm gonna say 3.5 for this one. 3. We'll let this one go real quick. See ya, buddy. Bye. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption, but we've got a boat of the week coming in hot, sponsored by my friends over at Angler's Choice. So this week, we're going to be taking a look at a Triton boat's 18 TRX. Before we hop into the boat, I just want to say normally, I'm not big on accessories or add-ons solely for looks. However, these custom 17-inch wheels on this trailer look excellent. So the 18 TRX is an 18-foot 8-inch hull with a 94-inch beam, which is going to make this an incredibly stable platform. So this particular Triton is powered by a 200 horsepower Mercury Pro XS. It comes with a Lowrance Ghost trolling motor, and for electronics, it's equipped with the Lowrance Elite 9 at the console, a Lowrance Elite 9 at the bow, and that's also including active target. So if you've seen other Tritons in the past, this is a really familiar layout that's just tried and true. It's got an oversized rod locker, plenty of other storage areas for your tackle and gear. The cockpit area of the boat is spacious, simple. The bucket seats look extremely comfortable. Triton also added extended legroom under the console. Probably not that big of a deal for someone like me, but if you're a big dude, this is probably a huge plus. Overall, I love the look of this Triton. It's fully rigged and ready to go, whether you're just out fun fishing or you want to jump into a tournament tomorrow. This Triton will have you covered. If you have any interest in this Triton 18 TRX, I'm going to leave it linked down in the description below. I'll also pop a little card up right here for you to check out, and I'll leave the sales form linked down below alongside that. Don't forget, this boat would also qualify you for that $2,000 Bass Pro Shops gift card and the free cover. And if this isn't the particular model that you're looking for, Angler's Choice also has a bunch of other Tritons at reduced prices right now. I'll leave those linked down there below as well. Huge shout out and thank you to Angler's Choice Marine for sponsoring this video. Let's hop back into the action. Yeet. Let's go. Awesome. Another solid one. He's probably 3 and change. Let's see what we can do for our best 5, huh? 3-2. So we got 5 and 2 3s. Not bad. And taking a look at this Nessie, it's starting to get a little bit beat up from the 2 fish that I caught on it. I'm gonna retie my line too, but mainly just this hook keeper, but luckily it bends back into place, and this is something that I spoke about in the last video. I love this thing. It's so good. It keeps that hook nice and tight to the body so it's not dangling. I noticed after the first fish that the harness kind of bent a little bit, which is gonna happen. Like the nose of the bait was like whoop, going way up, but you can adjust it pretty easily, kind of manipulate it by hand. I'm gonna do the responsible thing here and go ahead and retie. My line's a little bit crunchy at the end. So after fishing this bait for a couple hours, it kind of likes choppy reel handle retrieves, just like this. It gets it going. It's got to get in its groove. You give it that choppy retrieve with the rod tip too. It looks good. Just no rod tip and a straight retrieve. It does have a wider glide, but sometimes it'll catch going one way or the other. Just been giving it a little bit of action with the rod. I'm trying to find an area so I can show you what this thing looks like. So something else that I did not film, I added a couple nail weights to the belly and like under the chin. It's kind of tough because of the harness. So I took some 3/32 nail weights, pushed those up through the head, and then a bigger nail weight, I forget what weight it was, but stuck it in through this belly piece as much as I could and then cut it off. So it adds some weight. I figured I'd be fishing it a little bit deeper today and through some brush piles. And the regular sink rate of this is pretty slow. So it probably gives a different action too with a weightless one. Might skip a little bit better as well. But for what I'm fishing today, I figured this would be good. Kind of just want to fish through the back of this pocket a little bit. Hit that dock, secondary point, and then keep going. It's not really cool enough, I guess, for them to be back here, but water temp's 82 right now. But I'm sure they're starting to think about it. Oh, I just had one. Oh no, that was the worst. I thought I was in the tree, but it was a fish. Dang it. That was dumb. Oh, I'm glad I came back here. Now I can check a couple more little pockets like this. Picked up the slider for a second. God, it's another healthy one. Probably high too. Seems like the glide is slowing down. I'm not getting as many follows or eats. 210. Healthy fish. Look how fat he is. Let's go. Slider head getting it done there. Fish is probably in like 6 feet. Throwing a black grape finesse trick worm. Moving out towards this small mainland point. There were definitely fish back in this gut, but it's probably just hit or miss. Alright, I'm gonna go back to where I caught that big fish. Then we're gonna call it a day. Ooh, right at the boat. This little guy's got some sticky hooks. Alright, well, that's my limit fish. 1 pound, 5 ounces. Not a bad way to finish off that limit. So that's like 16 pounds. Really nice little crankbait. Pretty loud. Dives, it says down to 6, but I've been watching it on the live scope. It's definitely diving deeper than that. This is like a kind of gravelly rock bank between here and the dock. And then this comes out to a point. There's a couple of boulders here. So I picked up the crankbait. Not my worm. Another solid little keeper. Probably a little bit smaller than the last one. Drop shot. I saw him under the boat. I just had to speed up my retrieve a little bit to catch the drop shot up to him. We were close to making a whole video for a drop shot fish. Close. Ooh, go get it. Go get it. That doesn't feel too small. Just woke up. There's a brush pile right there. This fish is not this big to be fighting like that. Just fired up. In the boat. That one's gotta be bigger than 1.6, right? That's a 2-pounder. Yeah, 2.4. I want to say the 5th fish for the limit was a 1.6, so that'll help. I can't remember. Solid fish though. Up here. Yes. That was awesome. Another good fish. Well, I think that gets us a little more weight. I'm gonna have to review the video because I cannot remember what the fish weighed that I caught today. But that's at least 3. 3-1. Sweet. And on the Nessie. That's 3 fish on the Nessie today. Time to go. Fun day. Glad I got some revenge. Alright, well, we ended the day with 17 pounds on a combination between the Nessie, the Berkeley dime crankbait, a drop shot, and the little slider. But overall, definitely impressed with the Nessie. I know there's still a bit of hate going on with this bait, but it performs. That's all I'm going to say. It's got a little bit of rash on the head from the fish that I did catch, or maybe even from some of the fish that I got to bite, but overall it's still ready to go. I was a little worried about this mesh joint here, but it's pretty strong and it's definitely holding up well. And the overall look of this bait, even after 3 fish and like 6 to 8 bites on it, is pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of rash here on the tail, and again, the head has the majority of it. And I think that's because when the fish see this, they're coming up and eating it head first. Every fish that I hooked, I had pinned really, really well. I might go ahead and try fishing it with a stinger coming off of like maybe this main swivel and running a piece of braid down to the tail to a small treble, but I don't think it's that big of an issue. I feel like the fish that I missed, or fish that I was getting to bite and didn't hook, were just slapping at the bait. Overall, pretty impressed with this Nessie. I'm very happy to have gotten a couple more. You're going to be able to pick these up over at acmtackle.com. I'll be sure to let you know when they're available. It should be very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. These are only 14 bucks. Pretty solid deal if you ask me. But one other thing from Angler's Choice, they're doing a Mercury repower deal. So if you're looking for a new outboard, you can buy a 2023 Mercury. Angler's Choice will completely waive the service fees, so you can save a ton of money by going through Angler's Choice. And again, they're completely waiving the service fee of having that motor put on. They'll also help you take the old motor off, and they'll help you sell it. So it's a win-win if you're looking to repower. I'm going to leave it linked down in the description below, and that's where we're going to end this video off. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We've got some big tournaments coming up. Next week I've got the BFL Regional on the Potomac River, and then we've got a couple of Angler's Choice Championship tournaments, and of course the John Boat Fountainhead Classic. So thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta get out of here. We'll see you on the next one.